Gregg Marshall joins us, and certainly Shake Milton was absolutely tremendous. How much credit do you give them, and how much are you not so happy with your defense tonight?
Well, it's a combination. I mean, I'm certainly not happy with our defense. We'll start there. But Shake Milton's an NBA player. He's a 15-year NBA guy. Heck, he may be an all-star. He looked like an all-star tonight. 11 for 14, 5 for 6 from 3. One's from almost half court. He makes every free throw, 5 assists, 2 turnovers, 33 points, plays 40 minutes, and basically dictated the whole game. They had a great game plan. They just used clock every time, shortened the game as much as they could, and then let him or McMurray use a ball screen at the end. Anytime we had the opportunity to make the play, we had McMurray trapped in the corner one time, and Shaq fouled him with his lower body. We had a great trap here on a ball screen. There's almost a 5-second count. They just throw it, and they end up with a, I guess, McMurray jumper. I don't know. It was Shake Milton was trapped right here. We fought over the ball one time with Shaq and Darryl when we had a great opportunity to score, just an easy and one or just a putback. Hey, they were the better team tonight. You know, I've got to give SMU credit. They were better coached, they had better players, and they had a better game plan. So we've got to figure that out. The mystique is gone. The good news and the bad news is the mystique is gone. There is no mystique. These teams aren't scared to come in here. The bad news, that's the good news, and it's the bad news. Now we've got to fight for our lives and try to get one on the road on Saturday, and our guys have to understand that we can't be what we want to be giving up 64% from the field. We've got to defend better.
And some of the things, the individual plays you just described, it was that kind of night where it seemed like no matter what you did, you made some runs, you got it close, and then they always seemed to have an answer.
They had it. They made plays. They made winning plays and winning shots, just daggers. Anytime we got anything close to a run or got the lead back to 2 or 3 or 4 or 1, they made a big play. Or we broke down on defense. One time we had a little press going, and McMurray caught the ball here and drove from 30 feet and just laid it in. Nobody picked him up. Rashard Kelly was the only help guy. He didn't step up and try to take a charge or block the shot. Just let him lay the ball in.
And even at the end of the ball game, you foul the guy that you want to foul. It's Jimmy Witt. He's on the line. You're trailing by 3 points. He misses the first one, but then he connects on the second.
And it was like that all night. They had the answer. And again, you got to give Tim Jankovic and SMU credit. They had a great game plan, and they outplayed us tonight. They outcoached us tonight. And I've got to figure out what we can do to try to get better. We had some looks, we had some chances, but in the end, they just played better than us tonight. And that's what I told the team. Whoever, from now on, the next, I think it's 12 games after this. What are we, 5-1? We've got 12 games. Every game's going to be that way. The team that plays the best is going to win.
And there's no reason to beat this one to death. You very succinctly summed it up, and that's the kind of night it was. And as you said, now you got to go try to get a tough one on the road on Saturday.
Yeah, we sure do. I wanted the guys to start the count. One of the same referees in the Final Four told me, "Hey, you can't let that ball bounce. You got to go pick it up. I'm going to start a count. I see what you're doing." And that's what they did all night. And I bet you there was 2 minutes of clock burned on them trying to take the ball out and just letting it bounce over there, and just there was never any count going. So disappointed in that. But how do you speed that up? I don't know. I don't know what you could do other than just go and just shove the ball in their chest. But I'm not sure you're allowed to do that.
Well, no team is going to go undefeated in their conferences this year, and
I don't think so.
It's just a matter of picking up the pieces and rolling with it. You've got the ingredients to roll with it.
College basketball, man, and give SMU the credit. I'll go back to work with this group tomorrow and hopefully salvage a split with the big game on Saturday at Houston.
All right, Coach. Thanks
guys.